When I was a kid, I had all sorts of delightful entertainments, ranging from Maggie and the Ferocious Beast to Peep in the Big Wide World. There wasn't a Saturday that went by where I didn't look forward to sitting mesmerized by the television and wasting a couple of hours. However, as I got older, I started asking questions. The things I once knew and loved began to morph into unrecognizable facades of their former selves. There was this uncanny valley effect that I guess always existed, but now starts to become more and more pronounced. But little did I know that my revulsion was only just beginning. There was in fact a YouTuber who could take everything I ever loved and destroy it. One man to topple every franchise and celebrity, only to then vanish into original projects that are somehow even better than his parodies.
Be the hero, 1E! Move for me! Move!
Welcome back to Wishing for the End, the only show on YouTube where I watch things that make me want to jump off a cliff for your amusement. I'm the host, Daniel Profeta, a parasite that feeds off your attention. You feel that? That's your precious time. But since you so kindly give it to me, I'll provide you with the best video about MeatCanyon you'll ever see. I was on YouTube the other day and kind of stumbled across his content for the first time, and it was like being hit by a truck, in a good way. In case you aren't familiar with his content, MeatCanyon, or as his fans affectionately call him, Papa Meat, is an animator and caricature artist known for his absolutely batshit insane parodies of influencers, celebrities, and popular media. So today, I want to show you some of his videos and slightly make fun of them, but also gush about how infinitely cool they are.
My toys were live, and they were playing with my next-door neighbor, and not me.
Have you ever seen Toy Story? This movie was super important for the advent of Disney Pixar and 3D animation in general, but the models are dated, to say the least. That uncanny valley effect I was talking about earlier is super powerful here. But now let's see it fucked up worse than anything you could possibly imagine.
I want you to move. I want you to move for me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Imagine looking at this abomination for the first time and thinking, ah, yes, this is Woody. This dude draws the most absolute nightmare fuel. And for what? Specifically to bother me? I think that's it. Look at him next to Rex. Rex looks normal. Rex knows what's going on. Rex still has that glint in his eyes. Where's the glint in Woody's eyes, Mr. Canyon? We start off with a strong premise. Andy is grown up and suspects his toys are alive. So he threatens to start killing them with a hammer unless they stop pretending. Remember that psycho kid from the movie that's playing Frankenstein and hurting the toys? And then playing Oppenheimer and blowing them up? Andy's turning into that. Well, that's kind of sad.
Do you think that I'm fucking playing? I saw you in it! I saw you in the toys playing with Sid! My toys were live, and they were playing with my next-door neighbor, and not me. My childhood, my whole life was knowing that my toys were alive. But they didn't want to be alive around me. Be the hero, 1E! Move for me! Move!
Now the truth is revealed. The toys can talk. Imagine seeing your toys moving around. I mean, that's a horrifying concept, but not to a kid. Trying to convince people of what you saw and no one believing you. Hoping to see it happen again, but just starting to doubt your own judgment. To hit this point of absolute desperation where you're willing to harm beings that you know to be alive. You were right all along. It's almost heartwarming. Anyways, Andy gets fucking cancer.
You have cancer, Andy. When we reveal ourselves to be alive to humans, they contract cancer. You got cancer, Andy.
Sorry, Andy. You have cancer. Sorry, pal.
Didn't you ever wonder where Sid went?
He moved. Mom said he moved.
He moved to heaven, Andy.
I'm not joking. Now I know why they donate toys to the cancer ward, so the kids can play with alive toys. Do you guys think they're manufactured that way? All of the toys, including the ones that he smashed, all attempt to console him and kind of surround him, and it gets very surreal very quickly. This video is titled, "You've Got a Friend in Me," and quite frankly, honestly, if I'm being totally serious with you, I thought it was going to be a gay porn. It's just what I thought would fit MeatCanyon's MO. I'm just saying. So Andy has cancer, which you could view as divine justice from God for smashing the other toys' heads in with a hammer. But is there a God? After watching this, I have my doubts, I'll tell you what.
It's like looking into the face of an angel, Andy.
Oh, there is a God. Fantastic.
You don't come back from infinity, Andy.
Less fantastic. There isn't a God again. So Andy dies of cancer, and all the toys attend his funeral, including the ones he destroyed, which I thought was a nice touch, very in character. However, it also raises questions about how the toys can die. What holds their sentience? Maybe that's why they're so terrified of the incinerator in the third one, because that's the only way to kill them. What type of existence does a broken toy lead? Are they in constant pain? Can they even feel pain? Watching this was like getting covered in blood and thrown in a lake of starving piranhas. In a good way. I've got one question though. How did Andy not die when he saw the toys for the first time? He says he saw them playing with Sid, yet Woody says if they are revealed to be alive to humans, the humans contract cancer. Did it not count for some reason? This is like the opposite of getting herpes from kissing.
Man, I wish I was terminally ill. Your boy be driving a Ford Explorer.
So that's that. Good introduction, nothing too crazy. The good news is this guy is a fantastic animator who is constantly improving. But the bad news is this guy's a fantastic animator that's constantly improving. Through the power of shock humor, MeatCanyon and his team can get people to think, especially when it comes to celebrities and influencers and the way they manipulate their audiences. I showed a friend of mine some of MeatCanyon stuff, and they thought it was ruining stuff that they liked, or that it was trying to actually say that Toy Story had this evil hidden agenda message or whatever. So, for that one person, these videos and my video right now are not to say that the media and the people being parodied are bad. We're just poking fun and pointing out some interesting things you might not have thought of yet. For example, Mr. Beast makes charity porn and has been since he first gave a random guy $10,000. Does that mean he's not helping people? Of course not. But some of his videos have an exploitative bent to them. So let's see how Mr. Canyon Burger takes on this issue head on.
Today, I just bought my most terminally ill fan his replacement heart. Oh my god. Is that Mr. Beast? This kid looks sick as heck, dude. Bruh. Do you want a heart to save your life? Or do you want a Mr. Beast wrapped Tesla? I would literally kill myself for a Tesla.
Look how they keep staring deadly into the camera for a fucking thumbnail shot. Also, look at the hashtag.
Good boy.
I know there's a fan fiction somewhere.
Man, I wish I was terminally ill.
And there it is. I have a disability or a terminal illness. Hello, we are the government. Here is 1 penny. Wow. What? Wow. You get free money. I wish I was terminally ill. What in the actual fuck is wrong with you? Probably just faking it for attention. You know, I'm just glad someone like Mr. Beast is using his power for good and not evil. The point of Squid Game wasn't to point out the inherently disgusting and debasing aspects of game shows and lotteries and, I don't know, the fucking Hunger Games. It was really to tell viewers to recreate Squid Game in real life. Netflix apparently even agreed, and they're the company that posted the original Squid Game, so obviously they understand what it was about. How I love existing in this world, now I get to complain about media literacy. Carl dares to question Mr. Beast's plans and...
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if this guy should be doing this. He looks really sick, Jimmy.
I know there's a fan fiction somewhere. Okay, look, I don't mean to be mean, but that actually is an accurate representation of his on-screen personality. The guy finds the Tesla key, and Jimmy says he unfortunately won't be able to get a new heart, but he's gonna plant some trees in his name instead. And he'll keep planting trees as long as the video keeps getting views. All the while, sad, inspirational music plays. Then the terminally ill man speaks up and says, actually, he has a donor coming in from out of state. He's going to live. And now tears are in my eyes.
I think I should recover, okay?
Bruh.
Today, I just bought this entire hospital.
Mr. Beast actually responded to this video with the comment, "Fake, I would have asked if he wanted to do double or nothing with that Tesla for a private jet." Being able to take a joke works wonders towards getting my respect. Not that that's worth anything, but still. Good on you, Mr. Beast. Keep curing blindness. Hopefully one day the world doesn't need someone like you anymore. And you can feel accomplished, you can be wealthy, and you can rest. Maybe easy procedures to give people the gift of fucking sight won't be beyond most families' annual income. One day. One day.
When will this tyranny end? He was one of us. But now, he is just a memory.
Now I have one more video I want to show you, and it'll take more explaining than the others. MeatCanyon made a video a long time ago called Wabbit Season where he made Bugs Bunny a rapist. Yes, you did hear that correctly. I don't know why he did that. What caused him to think it was a cool concept? How that's a parody and not just shock content? I have no idea. What I do know is that video doesn't exist. Kind of like me. Warner Brothers, the company that owns Bugs Bunny, copyright claimed the video and took it down. MeatCanyon responded to this by making a video called Rest in Peace Wabbit Season, where a bunch of his characters gathered to hold a funeral.
But the biggest reason, the one that gives all of this purpose, is that since he was legally claimed by Warner Brothers Entertainment, it is officially canon that Bugs was a struggling rapist all along.
I am still struggling to realize why they would want to legally fight for that. To be fair, they've only been around for 97 years. They're probably still developing good business practices.
So if we learn anything today, it's that Bugs Bunny is canonically a rapist. This is one of the most insane creators I've ever had the misfortune of stumbling across. His work is absolutely vile. It's like drinking spoiled milk mixed with vomit-covered moldy cheese. In a good way. MeatCanyon just decided to step back from the parody animations and start focusing on his original material, which is somehow even better than the parody stuff. Long live the MeatCanyon! Oh, it's a pussy joke. I get it now. Each like on this video equals one human life saved from cancer. So be sure to like, share, and subscribe to keep my legacy going. We are Legion, and we are many. The uprising of the occult and the macabre is only just beginning. Be sure to tune in next week when I will be holding MeatCanyon hostage in my basement until he makes a parody of me.